Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. It's the Tipsy Intuitive here to do your general life reading for February 1st through the 15th. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you have your little sips. I've got mine. So let's get right into it. As I was meditating on your energy, I'm not even going to lie, I started feeling extraordinarily irritated. Not because it was your reading, but this feeling came over me like it was just, I was just aggravated. And what I heard as far as messages that came through, the first one was, what the and you can insert whatever you feel there. Um, and the second one was really along the lines of, oh no, baby, what is you doing? So it's just this very, very unsettled feeling. So let's get into it. I started by pulling a few oracle cards to give an overall sense of the energy around your reading right now. The first one that came out is Loyal Heart. The second one that came out is All That Glitters. The third one that came out, because apparently your cards have a lot to say, is Yin. And then the last one to come out is Share Your Voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, and expression. So we'll see what all of that means in the context of you guys reading. So let's start by pulling a few tarot cards and see what the energy is surrounding you right now. Okay, so we have two that came out. The first, we have the Six of Cups, and then we also have the Two of Pentacles for challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden. Let's see what comes out. Okay, we have a couple that flipped. We have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Nine of Swords that came out in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Wands. And for the potential outcome, okay, we have quite a few that flipped over. We have the Tower in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we also have the Star. Okay. It's a lot going on for you guys today. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit. We'll start with your current energy. And we have Death and the Sun in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the Two of Swords. For advice from Spirit, we have the Ace of Cups. And for the potential outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's just get some oracle cards to see if there are any additional messages from Spirit for you guys. So, for your current energy, we have challenge. Okay. For the obstacles, challenges, we have enjoy the journey. For advice from Spirit, we have your own path. And for the potential outcome, we have growing success. All right, so let's get into this this reading for you guys. It seems that you all have a lot going on in your lives. When we look at the overall energy for this reading, we have Loyal Heart, All That Glitters, Yin, and Share Your Voice. So what I'm feeling with this, combined with the messages that I received while I was meditating on you guys, is that there is something that you've been holding on to that you think is going to be sort of the end all be all, is what I just heard. And what's not happening is that you are living in your truth, is what I'm hearing. That you're not sort of embracing your go get itness. You're just kind of going with the flow right now in hopes that something is going to turn out the way that you want it, that something is going to be sort of that lodestone, that dream come true. And it doesn't necessarily seem as though that's the case, but you were so wedded to this path that it almost feels like you can't see anything else. So when we look at your current energy, we have the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, Death, the Sun in reverse, and we also have Challenge. Delay or detour beneficial. Revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, and test before leveling up. So what I'm seeing with these cards is that you are sort of living in the past. And while I think that you know that the past is not necessarily serving you, you're holding on to it and you're balancing, you're trying to juggle, you're trying to figure out whether or not you continue on this path that you know, that you think will get you to where it is that you want to be, or if you sort of take a new approach to something, or if you should take a pause and think about whether or not this is A, truly what you want, and B, whether or not it will truly get you to where it is that you ultimately want to be. There's some sort of change that you're resisting with the Death card and the Sun in reverse, and I think intuitively there's a little feeling in your gut that says that you're not really happy where you are. With the All That Glitters card, you know that this is not where you're supposed to be, but for some reason you're still waffling and thinking that the past is going to give you what it is that you want. What we have in terms of the challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Two of Swords, and we also have enjoy the journey. The fun is in getting there. Acknowledge your progress, travel, mental vacation, and be spontaneous. It really feels like you're not able to see other opportunities. You're not able to see with the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords an opportunity that might ignite you. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, it feels like you have all the energy in the world, but you might not be giving that energy to the path that you're truly supposed to be on. And because of that, because I think you have this sense that the direction you're heading in now is not the best one for you, you're finding it very difficult to find any happiness in whatever it is that you're doing. When we look at the advice from Spirit, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have your own path. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievement, heart and mind aligned, unconventionality, and authenticity. So Spirit is saying that this path that you thought was going to be it for you may not be. And it might be time to look at things with a very discerning eye and follow your bliss. Follow that passion, that spontaneity, and of course do that responsibly. I'm not saying like quit your job and move to Alaska with no money, but Think about what it is that you truly want. Think about what ignites that spark in you. What new beginning can you have that's going to truly make you happy? That's going to be something that you enjoy. It might not be this path that you're sort of stuck in based on the past. It might be something that you need to, without, assigning gender roles. It might be time for you to man up and just take a chance and forge your own way through this so you can ultimately get to what it is that you want. So what we have in terms of potential outcome, we have the Tower in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Wands or the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Star, the Six of Pentacles, and we also have growing success, abundance, generosity, be excited, stay on path, improvement, manifesting affluence. So with these cards, it seems like for a while you are going to resist. You are going to absolutely resist change. You are going to resist following your heart. You are going to really try very hard not to get on this new path, to take this new journey. But I think that ultimately you will find your balance in this situation because it does not seem as though you're balanced right now. But you will find that. And I think that you will start following what truly, truly is in your heart, what you really view as wish fulfillment when you sort of take a very honest look at where you are and what it is that you want. I think that you're going to have to speak up because it almost feels as though there are people around you who are encouraging you to stay put. And as I was getting into your energy, I kept clearing my throat, and even now I'm feeling the urge to sort of cough, and I feel very scratchy, and that might fit in with sharing your voice and saying, you know what, this is not what I want. This is not fulfilling me right now. I need to follow my bliss. And I think that when you're able to sort of vocalize what it is that you want and the fact that this path and sort of living in status quo and what you've always been accustomed to, what's sort of been in the past, once you're able to figure out what it is that you actually do want and you're able to verbalize that, you'll start moving into a new balanced place where you can sort of follow your wish fulfillment. And once you're able to do that, you'll start seeing things come in. You'll start seeing things shift for you. But I think you need to get out of that energy of saying, well, this is how it's always been. This is how I've always been. There's no need for me to depart from that because at some point I'll get to what I want, But Spirit is saying that all that glitters is not gold. And you're going to have to embrace your strength and forge your own path forward to get to what it is that you want, to get to what you consider to be success. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card to close this out and see if there are any additional messages that Spirit has for you. Okay. There were quite a few that just came out. So given the way that this reading is going, we'll go ahead and take all of them. So the first one that came out is live your soul, not a role. The second one that came out is forgive and forget. The third one that came out is count your blessings. So I think with this card that Spirit is advising you to not simply accept what you've been accustomed to, the path that's been sort of laid out before you. And it seems like there are other people that have had a pretty strong role in assigning your path in life. I don't think that this is something that should be held against them. Spirit is saying that there's no malintent, right? They wanted the best for you, and they thought that this is what should happen. This is the path that you should take. And so it's not a bad thing to have those people around you that truly, truly want the best for you, even if they don't necessarily know what it is or you don't necessarily know what it is. It's a blessing, right? To have people in your life that care that much about you. But at some point, you're going to have to make the decision about what's best for you. And you're going to have to use your voice and let them know that while you appreciate everything that you've done for them, you need to be true to what your heart is telling you. So I will leave it there. I hope that this resonated with you somehow. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future readings. Stay safe, stay healthy in the meanwhile, and I am sending you all huge hugs.